Okay. Yes, go for it, yeah. Right, my name's Matt Lazenby. I'm half of this lovely company, Lazenby Brown. We're a design company based on the Shambles in York. I'm here to talk about tangents, and the tangents that I have that have followed me my entire life, really, and have kind of orbited around my job. This was my first tangent. My dad worked for IBM for 25 years, and he also liked to build boats. I like to get involved in designing boats. This is one of my amazing designs at the age of 11. It's quite impressive. This is another tangent. This was me as a very young lad getting involved in promoting DJ nights, particularly hip-hop nights, when hip-hop was a young art form in Leeds and York. There basically wasn't any kind of offerings for that. So at the age of about 14, 15, 16, we booked out a club in Leeds that we weren't legally allowed to be in to bring these lads to Leeds. And we didn't make enough money to pay them. This is me having breakfast with Lord Putnam, Kate Adie and Melvin Bragg. I was a Young Designer of the Year, and we all took part in the Creative Summit in Sunderland. And we all shared dormitories there, which is also fun. This is a wiring diagram for Clifford's Tower. I was a digital artist at Sight Sonic for quite a few years running. You must all Google Sight Sonic if you live in York and care about art. It was an amazing festival. I was involved in marketing it. I was involved as a digital artist. It forced me to form a media group called Coded Language with a poet, a very gifted poet in Leeds called Romy Smith, with my best friend Ed as well. A project we did was on the London Eye as part of the G8 Summit, which was called Cafe Direct, the free trade coffee company. They put artists on the London Eye, one in every single pod: Damon Albarn, Beth Orton, Joe Brand, us, Colin McIntyre, and everyone bought a ticket, and you didn't know who you're going to see. You might end up with us, you might end up with someone else. But that was an amazing project in which we had to project onto the Ministry of Defence. This is a design project. Your Chocolate Stout was my idea. We were rebranding the Rudgate Brewery, which is a wonderful brewery just outside of York, award-winning brewery. I've always been fascinated by the idea of bringing products into life that ordinarily might not have ever been there. I approached Craig the brewer with the idea of Your Chocolate Stout, and it's now in full production. You can buy it in Asda, you can buy it in Booth Supermarket, you can buy it in various delis, and I have half a profit share of it. This is a beautiful project we were involved in for the Roundtrees Foundation. This is Mr. Roundtree's retrospect. It was Joseph Rowntree's, a piece to commemorate Joseph Rowntree's acceptance of freemanship of York, and it was projected in the 360 space at the Ron Cook Hub at the university, and was just such a joy to do. An amazing project. Great tangent. This is a lovely project we got involved with York St John. It was us working with their fine art group, swapping skills, swapping ideas, them teaching us teaching them. This is us subverting some signage. This was the exhibition that took place as a result of it. So basically us working with the fine artists to learn things from them and vice versa. This is my most recent project. It's outside the new West offices at the council. It's a quote from W.H. Auden, who was born in York and spent one whole year here. I thought it's not commemorated enough in this city. I've been obsessed with Auden since the age of 11 or 12, and this was a public art piece that I was lucky enough to be able to do. It was part of an open commission. I put the ideas forward, the council liked it, and huge learning curve, hugely ambitious project at the time. I'd never done anything like it. This is a bit of a midlife crisis thing where me and my best mate Ed, who going back to the start, were promoting and getting involved in DJing. This is my record collection of the kind of early 90s golden era hip hop. We put on a night called 93 Till Infinity at Satano in York, just to kind of exercise old demons, get dust off the old records. Had an amazing night. We're hoping to do it again at the end of the summer. And I do think that might be it. This is my favourite bit of design ever. It's a play pump, if any of you have seen it before, but it's basically a device that turns a pump into a piece of play equipment and can get water Thank you.